Amicus animae.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
What's on your mind?
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks. We could. It would just be a very short one. We cannot expect either of the Chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all three stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of. It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A harper learns to doubt, to peer through every smile, question every look. Eventually, you find what it is you fear, whether it is there or not. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say. Isn't it?
Flattered as I am, you're fully supported as it is. At your command.
Oakfather preserve you. Let's talk. Oakfather preserve you. The city, you mean, with all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support, and that is what you shall have. Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and Know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups. You are right, but such drastic times can make it difficult to preserve nuance in one's thinking. Further reflection is needed. But that must wait for now. There are battles yet to be fought. We must save the world before we can dream of ways to better it.
Yes?
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Let's talk.
Oakfather preserve you.
Is something burdening you? What's on your mind?
Go ahead. I'm listening. I've often asked myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
Beyond that gate is the upper city, housing the great and the good of Baldur.
You yearn for a better class of company, Astarion?
Who'd want to spend time with anyone, great or good?
This city has been in a downward spiral for too long. Only the soft-hearted and the street vermin dare to deny it.
Almost coming to blows over a pebble. What's this city coming to?
Bloody ridiculous. Some folk must live a charmed life if a child playing in the street's their greatest worry.
And those clanking great...
Nobody wants to read the riot act to a child, but, well, discipline's got to start somewhere, eh?
I was just playing. I wasn't even aiming at him.
Thoroughfare without being assaulted by juvenile facts. Just a pebble! A pebble could make up an arm!
Northeast, Bloomridge Park. Southeast, the Steeps. Northwest, Baldur's Gate.
Never a dull moment.
Work to be done.
I can't waste any more time.
I got a copy of the Bladder's Mouth Gazette fresh off the presses for you. A good price too. Oh, piss. I mean the Balder's Mouth Gazette, sorry. Please don't tell Mr. Edvard. He'd be ever so cross. Cool, thanks. Come back tomorrow for the next edition. Stories, get right here. The printing block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, everybody stands to make shipping a bill. Bound for the blushing mermaid here. It's contraband.
Good day, citizen. Please notify the Steel Watch if you witness any undesirable activity.
Helm's Glory, the finest Marsember ice wine, and these fists want to confiscate it. I doubt their palates would even appreciate it.
These sad little citizens actually think we'll let them off the hook if they complain loudly enough. What dopes.
That ogre size.
If we don't deliver this Baldur ale to the Blushing Mermaid, the folk there are going to get ugly. Oh, uglier.
I'm in the right here. Strong drink qualifies as contraband, even thin piddle like Balor's ale.
That might be worth a look.
Just out of view. Let's see where you're hiding.
See stripes.
Those are spots, you
What
idiot.
do we have here?
Choose.
I'm starting to think you've forgotten about us.
Whoa, whoa, mate. This is the last place you need to be. Clear off, yeah? Two words. Guild business. Only an idiot gets between them and their shipments.
A criminal act is being investigated. You might want to explain the extent of your involvement. You'll walk free for now, but your stories won't land so well if you're caught again. A crime's being investigated in this area. You appear to be the prime suspect. A criminal would never speak with such integrity. You must be innocent.
They'd better not. They haven't even paid.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Mate, what part of guild business isn't getting through that stone skull of yours? Two words. Guild business. Only an idiot gets between them and their shipments.
Easy, mate. We're humble smugglers, all right? So just take whatever you want. Just take it and go.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Leave. Before I decide killing you is worth the risk.
You know the Guildhall got us for this. Bastard.
These city brews ain't got much bite to them.
The majestic shark. Relentless, aggressive, and unfortunately delicious. This one's days of predation are now over.
Halt, citizen. This is a restricted area.
No!
Trespassing in restricted areas is not tolerated. Miscreant.
Look for striped sails, they said. Every other ship's got stripes on its sails. Like asking us to look for a fish with a tail.
If it ain't bad genes, it's too many years of salt in the eyes. Can't see further than a gull can shed.
If you insist on this, I'm going to call for your supervisor.
Can you swim, Starian?
I'm not sure, honestly. It's been a couple of 100 years.
Oh, you're missing out. Loved it as a kid. Oh, this water looks nasty as hell, though.
Well, it's not called Grey Harbour for nothing.
It's all right. I've been worse. Please. I need to get this done.
Bit busy, mate. We need to get these cleared before the next shipment arrives. How long have you been in?
10 days, maybe more. Trust me, I've read the articles forwards and back.
When do you want to get it?
something over there.
What's that?
Crates are heavier than I feel good about lifting. Blast it. This cargo's heavy as lead. And I've got lumbago issues.
Should have docked her under one of those cranes and let the pulleys do the lifting.
I think by the rules we're entitled to a break.
Trust me, I've read the articles forwards and back.
When do I get a break from your whining? My last decent mate joined the Flaming Fists. Now I'm stuck with these two lugs. I'd like to get this tub out of here before they tighten it.
Try for a better price.
This is a legitimate shipment of ale. Baldur. Stories! Stories! Get right here!
It's all right. I've been worse.
Will we be brave or to be manipulated by misinformation? No!
The Blushing Mermaid. Not my preferred drinking hole in the arenas. In fact,
Go back to the other city. Right here,
I am a gentleman who may venture where he pleases. It is you who must mind where they go. Do not forget it.
Pantella's in a mood. Don't get in that fist way when she's in a mood.
Even before they got those big metal bruisers, the fists were obnoxious. But now...
Think I'll just sit back and rest my weary limbs while these angry youngsters sort matters out.
It's a restricted area. Top secure.
I swear, this fist is just trying to provoke me, but I'm not going to fall for it.
These common folk need to learn to respect authority. Good thing I'm happy to teach them.
For every bite you take, they get a whole cake.
Do you ever think I should have had another one?
Flowers are so overrated. They're bright, gaudy, and almost never make good poisons.
If we'd only pushed through...
I used to be the scourge of the house.
I know.
Now flowers can make me cry.
Each their own, I suppose. Although I am right.
She fell down the stairs and split her chin.
I felt horrible. Beautiful day, isn't it? Do make the most of it. You never know how many you've got left.
There's no cure for a broken heart. But a bit of sunlight and fresh air helps. Sometimes.
What I'd give to be needed now.
Yes?
That's curious. They're there.
Does this count as adventuring? Don't mind if I do.
That might be worth a look.
Really? Now?
Better make my next move.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
I'm behind.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Incurable!
Under their noses.
Still breathing, despite everything. Nothing will stand in my way.
me down.
Got it.
Shall we dance? Yes.
Very well.
I'd love to, thanks.
How high?
No one stopped me yet.
Breathe deep. That is the true scent of Baldur's Gate assaulting your nostrils. Ask it.
Take Curo.
I can crack that open.
I'd love to, thanks.
Waiting with bated breath.
No use. It's blocked.
Seems to be stuck.
No use. It's blocked. This'll help. No use. It's blocked.
Don't mind me. Carefully now.
Do you ever think we should have had another one?
Doesn't matter what we think now. It would have broken us back then.
But if we'd only made the effort, if we'd only pushed through.
I know, love. I think about it too.
Free for the taking.
She fell down the stairs and split her chin.
It's horrible. I could barely sleep for a 10-day.
She couldn't wait to show off the scar to her friends at school.
When she was little, I couldn't wait for a time when she'd stop
Watch this, watch this. Smells like fermented baby fart with a hint of nutmeg.
Oh, you can really detect the boar shite in the aftertaste.
Observe the delightful colour. Yellow as piss and twice as rank. Exquisite.
Fancy the look of those prisoners.
If Gortash doesn't want to...
Oh, this one's corked.
What are you looking at? We're allowed breaks. Contract says so.
Security.
I can see people down there on the docks going about their business.
A good day to you, madam. I apologize, but Lady Janeth is not currently welcoming visitors. If you are here with regards to her recent marriage, you may leave any gifts or warm wishes with me, and I will ensure she receives them. Forgive me. As you can hear, Lady Janeth is indisposed at present. Please come back another time. I assure you, absolutely nothing untoward is happening inside. Lady Janeth wishes for some time alone with her new spouse and has sent her staff on holiday accordingly. Ordinarily, no. Though such generosity would not be out of character. But in this instance, I fear she has other motivations. Motivations I will not talk about. Were you to try and enter, there'd be nothing I could do to stop you. After all, I am on holiday. Do as you wish.
deep and move. Very well. I've got a long road ahead. Should mind my step.
Oscar, if you're still in there, listen to my voice. This is not you. Please let me help you.
All I hear is the grunting of a swine. Come closer so I can rip out your filthy tongue.
Stop this. I love you, Oscar. And I know you love me.
It's your gold I love, hogwife. But all the riches in Faerun would not be enough to make a life with you worth living.
Oh, gods aid me. He does not mean the things he says. You! Help subdue him, but be gentle. He's not to blame.
Enough circling.
Oh my word. Over there.
Hungry for the slaughter.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Now, Not that I'm ungrateful for your help, but... Wait. Your face is familiar to me. Yes, I've seen it before in Oscar's sketches. You're the one who saved him from the Zentarim. I'm getting rather used to it, unfortunately. Not long after the wedding, he lost his appetite, fell into dark moods. He started to avoid my company entirely. Artistic temperament, I thought, but it worsened. He became violent. Called me some rather imaginative names. I hesitate to say it. Something unnatural has taken hold of him. Oscar has been possessed. He almost broke my arm this morning when I tried to feed him soup. It's not him. I know he would never hurt me, and I promised I would let no harm come to him. As you can see, I've already failed. It's obvious he needs more help than I can give. Please, you saved him once. You must find a way to cure him. I can't tell anyone about this. It was hard enough to keep it from the servants. The city is rife with paranoia. If word got out about his condition, well, the Steel Watch are hardly known for showing mercy. I need someone to look into this quietly. It's the only chance he has. Oscar's behavior began to change shortly after the wedding. He became withdrawn, working obsessively up in his atelier. I tried to take him some food, but I couldn't cross the threshold. It was as though the house itself didn't want me up there. Whatever this thing is, it doesn't want anyone going up there. I swear it's in the walls, watching. Did you find anything in Oscar's atelier?
Into battle. War is an old woman's game.
Shall we cut and run? Let's move.
My turn. Boom! My dogs are barking. Can we rest? I could go for a good meal.
The dance macabre.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded. You'll need to make room for me. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out. There's no time to waste. The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us. Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
In the hells was that?
Shut! Moving it.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Onward.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Time to press ahead.
Don't touch me. Don't linger.
Wanna dance?
Tactical.
I've missed this.
with haste.
What should I do? Heading there.
Aye, aye.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Talk to me. On I go.
Got it.
Let's have some courage.
You won't be hurting for long. Take cure.
Take Curo.
Careful, I bite.
What's the story? Got it.
My faith will guide me.
No time for dally.
No time to rest. Let's get this over with.
Tread lightly.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Damned idiot.
If not over, then through.
Not now.
Time to die. On my way.
Don't be shy. There we go.
What's next, I wonder?
I must keep going.
Still breathing, despite everything. Something over there.
Trust me. Symbol.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Let's get in.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling?
Ready for another round?
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough. How delicious. Hardly a challenge.
What's he got to say for himself?
Let's get going.
About the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
My gods! Is that Finn?
You in need of protection, friend? Huh. What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me. City's got a dangerous air to it these days. Only makes sense to take self-preservation measures.
Karlach Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter? Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first, you saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. Been together 8 years now. And Karlach, we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together?
Ew, no. Just mates. Very good mates.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock. Great to have you back, Karlach.
Hope that wasn't a lie. I hope we do get to meet up with Fitz when this is all over. First step, save the city. Then, save myself. And last but not least, dinner with an old friend. What more could you ask for?
Gods, you're beautiful.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Behold, this tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shontia wishes me to save it. I can feel it. Awaken, little one.
Distinct whiff of undeath to this place. Though, curious. I can't say I've ever noticed the same about you, Astarion.
My whiff is very faint, thank you. Nothing a little bergamot, rosemary, and a hint of aged brandy can't hide. It's the perfect olfactory disguise for a corpse. Honestly, I miss my calling as a perfumer.
You've clearly thought this through a great deal. I'm impressed and appalled in equal measure.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door, an entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open. The door shudders. It has no choice but to let you inside.
Mystic carrion awaits.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Keep the blade close. I will cure you.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys. Gortash has got to be paying them out think fees.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mystic Carrion. Ah, yes. You were drawn to me. A wanderer bearing the scent of death. You are familiar with the necromancy of Fae. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents? Such a book is for those who make only the shallowest ripples in death's dark pools. I inhabit the depths. Clearly, these are not waters you know how to swim in. I would hate to be the one who helps you drown. Perhaps one day the book will reveal its secrets to you. Until then, they're best left between its covers. Unless you have any other business with me, I suggest you return to the domain of the living. The painter. Yes, I remember. He wanted to contact a tormented spirit. I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra. My clients are guaranteed absolute privacy in their consultations with myself and my spirits. I assume you came to me seeking an exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony, but you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me. Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrombo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrombo's body to me. Then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper. My child, That would be asking the impossible. He is already dead. He is... what do they call them here? Ah, a zombie. A waif I rescued from the jaws of death and gave a second chance at earthly purpose. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his. Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrumbo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrombo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them. A simple errand seems no price at all for the soul of your artist friend. Take time to consider my offer. If that is what you require, I'm sure Oscar has plenty to spare.
What a day.
If you are unwilling to help me, then I fear we have nothing more to discuss. Naturally, a few choice items for those seeking contact with the ethereal planes. Feel free to return, so long as you can afford it.
Never a dull moment.
You can... If you are unwilling to help me, then I fear we have nothing more to discuss. Then, with the spirits herein our witnesses, the arrangement is made. They will follow your progress with great interest, as will I. You have done well. You are released. Not food, client. I have need of you.
I'm just waiting. Simple.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Not allowed up. Must go down. Customers downstairs. Not go up! Not safe for clients! Not go up! Not safe for clients!
I will cure you of your pestilence.
So what exactly did you see? I don't rightly know, but he was up to no good, lurching this way and that.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette. Ugh, awful. Things aren't like they used to be. Broadsheet says it all, really. The paper quality is atrocious. Worn edges, easy tearing. That newfangled mechanical printworks is to blame.
You can smell that, right? Bloody rotten it is.
Don't worry about the smell, citizen. Probably just the drains. Nothing to concern yourself with.
Buy your papers here. Please. Ah, you look like someone who can probably read. Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one. Oh, she's very busy. I think she's made new friends in the city. I'm going to join her there when the gates open. We're all doing our bit. Better than sitting around waiting for the gates to open. It's a really good paper, though. No spelling mistakes in it or anything. Thank you. My first sale. I can't wait to tell Mole. Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
Maybe a few
Can you throw a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
What's that?
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son?
Free for the taking. What do we have here?
Phil Graves' mansion.
And likely to die.
So what exactly?
Please, sir. Oh, please. I feel a little dizzy.
Please, sir. Please. It's for my son. Anything would help. Any amount at all. Please, kind sir. Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick.
That might be worth a look.
That's curious.
Just don't think too hard about where they came from.
Did some upper city type wake up to find an empty larder this morning?
Bless her, they're not waiting.
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in on a private chat. Anyway, what's enough for
What may you say? Many a fish, many a friends. You bang, mate? Not a lot left. Same old, same old. The Absolute's closing in, and the Steel Watch is breathing down our necks. But still we fish. Fish here! Get your fish here!
Hells! Just when I think we've seen the ugliest things yet. Step quick.
Still on my feet. More think you could take me on?
Got to focus. Onward. Strike hard, strike fast.
smell blood. Never a dull moment.
What's the plan?
On the way.
Let's go. Heading out. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Got to concentrate. On the move.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
What are these things? Gods, do they stink?
Thought I'd be used to the smell of fish by now. Not I smell. Ugh. Having these things lying around is bad for business.
What's the story? Looking ahead.
Did you see? They popped up out of the water all around me. Bitch Queen's mercy.
Oh, I saw you fighting those monsters. You were magnificent, I think. I mean, I couldn't really see from where I was, but I bet you were.
Gods, all we wanted was a nice dockside walk, not an unscheduled menagerie visit.
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Thanks for that.
Did you hear this was the best place to buy fish in the city as well? Seems they neglected to mention the sea devils.
Gods, you're beautiful.
That was incredible! And just think, what a story it'd make when fish fight back.
My hand slipped.
Leave me be. What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable. Death, decay, despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway mystic carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own. Mystic Carrion? You're working for him? Oh no. No, no. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me. You've met him. How can you need more justification than that? He murdered me. Murdered my friends, snatched us right up from the dockside and made us these things. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed. If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him, trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord. It's an ancient, evil being who refused to die, who cannot die. I used to hear about them in stories, and I can't think of another explanation. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know. Don't let yourself be tempted by it. Whatever's in that jar must be destroyed. I'm not sure, but in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there. But be careful. If you return to Carrion, he'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talus did. I want to live. Well, you know what I mean. No matter. This is still the safest place to hide. It's just bad luck I was discovered. I must be patient. My brothers need me. You came back. Please. Tell me you found a way to destroy Mystic Carrion. Then please, hurry.
I just want to let you know. free for the taking. Trap. Be cautious.
Ready.
Should have worn better boots. Let's get in and out. Trap. Be cautious. Waiting with bated breath.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Out of sight, out of mind. Don't mind if I do.
Watch how you go. There's a trap. Best get going.
property in constant use, gathering strictly prohibited.
Watch your back. Easy.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Something curious.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
On the half-orc's finger, you notice an unusual ring. Heavy and with a strange symbol carved on its surface.
Scurry away, good book, before I crush you.
You recall seeing this symbol on crates marked for Nine Fingers Keen, leader of the guild. The thug works for her.
Oi! Stop staring. Start walking. Last chance. I am handsome, also very strong, and smart, and discreet. That's why Nine Fingers asked me to guard the entrance of the guild hall. Come, I'll let you in. My pleasure. changed my mind.
Oh, God, he's at it again.
Yes? You'll need to free up your ranks a little first. At your command.
Should have stayed in bed.
Yes?
Hey, farce. Seen farce?
Any news?
We're all on the same side, friend. Nine Fingers invited us herself.
The Guildmaster hired you, yes.
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketterick's coffers. Ready to do some business? I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play. Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time. Ready to do some business? That's right, specialising in pre-owned goods. You want to trade? Talk to Sticky there. I'm in management. Busy, you know.
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me?
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the Guild, a loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Can't say I've heard of you. Spare me the story behind the name. I'm sure it's very scary. Fair warning, The Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down. The latest challenger to the Guild's position, but probably the first one to actually make us sweat. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic.
If it's Uktar you're after, he's in with the Guildmaster. Not even Nine Fingers Keen can escape the great balancing of guild books.
Your eyes are going to want to wander all over this gold. It's only natural. Just make sure it stops at your eyes, aye?
Uniform's a bit patchy, I know. I was Flaming Fist. But the writing's on the wall there. The Steel Watch will be snatching up our contracts in no time.
The Guild's no army, however tough they act. Just 20 different thieving crews come to hide behind Nine Fingers' skirts.
You can get near anywhere in the city from here without seeing daylight. Once you don't mind the tangy smell of sewer.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Look now, the Guildmaster's little hunt is bringing all sorts of new faces out of the woodwork.
You won't find much fun here today. Guildmaster's battened down the hatches till the Stone Lord problem's dealt with.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar. Suit yourself? I guess some folks don't appreciate a good ditty well played.
Don't bug me. I'm making plans. Big plans, see?
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Go on. Technically, I'm supposed to be on watch.
When I say that I haven't even told I want you all to believe me.
Yes, Sergeant.
I'd also like you to bathe sometime this 10-day. Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies. Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help. Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely. True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too.
What's for the sick?
Bare hands.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
No distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants our friends in Parliament close with this new Duke making moves.
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross Nine Fingers.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming!
Careful around the Steel Watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards will rip off the whole damn arm.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer? Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you? Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Knife. A hot one, I think.
What, Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
Oh, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you. Thinking about moving in? I have some lovely lightless cells I could show you.
We won't tax your hospitality too long, Nine Fingers. I'm searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
Minsk was never one to need much persuading. Not when it came to spilling my people's blood. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone. If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose two of its heroes in one day.
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers further. She means what she says. But we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk? Someone else in her guild hall will. We need to be swift. I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guildhall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of times. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about.
What, Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
Knife. Bare hands.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
You did not see me.
No distractions, mate.
What are you having?
Careful around the Steel Watch.
It's Uktar you want. Old Silver Smile there.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the Bugbear. To trade trinkets, the Fetcher's Brats. I am Uktar, duly elected Guild Bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Oh, is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier? Wasting guild time with this Stone Lord business?
You might say so. I could not possibly comment.
I sense there is no love lost between the two of you.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make? I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest.
She plans to ambush Minsk at the counting house. But what the hells would he want there?
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct? Until you do, then.
The counting house. More bastion than bank, I'm afraid. Minsk must have a way in. But it's never had much use for coin beyond whatever sharp steel it could buy. There must be something in the vaults the Great Chosen are after. All the more reason to get there. Swiftly. Only what we heard from Keen. He seems to have sprung up while we were out in the Shadowlands. The Stone Lord she describes sounds nothing like Minsk. As for the name, well, a bad joke, perhaps. The time of troubles ended almost a century and a half ago. I weathered the years between with all the elven grace you have no doubt come to expect. But do you know how Minsk, a human, passed those years? I'll give you a hint. They named him the Beloved Ranger.
You recall the urban myth that trickled through the lower city fest halls some years back. A hero who had been turned into a statue, returning to life in the city's hour of need.
For Minsk it is downright subtle. He shrugged at the whole affair. I still don't know how he came to be petrified. I don't even know how he was freed. Harper work would take me from the city, sometimes for years at a time. The few occasions I visited his monument, well, I took it as a moment for reflection. To think of old friends, and the fight I had to continue in their name. And during all my self-serious brooding, that big, dumb, insufferable buffoon was staring me in the face. hope you find yourself amusing, at least. Come then, to the counting house. Assuming Minsk has not since tripped and fallen into a demiplane, or some such.
The Guildhall has one rule. All crime stays in the city streets, where it belongs. Break this rule, and you die.
Who let you through? Tuscrunt? Bloody idiot.
Here's the 9 fingers. Good luck.
Do not worry. Guild's friends are Tuscrunt's friends. And I don't hurt my friends. Unless they deserve it.
Just like a holy fan, that does.
You're supposed to be looking out for us, not the bloody skies.
Oh, I've got an overactive imagination.
Try and imagine doing your job properly.
This ain't a public rooftop. It's mine, so piss off.
If I were you, I'd turn around and walk right out of this alley. Now!
Oi, mess with us, and it'll be the last thing I do. I mean you do. Shit!
You ever get bored of standing in this alley?
Oh no, I love it. It fills me with purpose.
Nah, it's great. Dream job, this is.
Not my dream.
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, no, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them in. Soldier. Still alive, so that's progress.
I brought my own paring knife.
So, this Stone Lord is the legendary Minsk. And a newly minted cultist, no less. Are we sure we want to find him before Nine Fingers does? I doubt he'll be pleased to see us.
Sounds like we're not the only ones tracking down this Minsk fellow. Let's hope Nine Fingers' bounty doesn't attract too much competition.
Minsk is working for the cult. Damn. He must have been tadpoled, or worse. The real Minsk would never join up with the God's damned Absolute. Maybe we can help him. The prism, right? He should shut that tadpole up. If he doesn't kick our butts first. It's kind of his thing.
Minsk is the Stone Lord. Jaheira's friend doesn't sound so friendly after all.
So, the Stone Lord is Minsk, Jaheira's old acquaintance. Painfully small world at times.
Yes?
Minsk, the Great Ranger. He's alive and infected. Else, we need to act.
This Stone Lord and Minsk are one and the same. Jaheira's friend has taken a dark turn, it seems. I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seems my faith was more than well-founded.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more.
Is something burdening you?
You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Ready for battle.
Flackets will be done. Flackets will be done.
Still breathing, despite everything.
please, wait. I did not want this. I could not stop it. It's this place, this city. I can feel its corruption eating away at me. I should not be here. No one should be here. It has made a monster of me. It has everything to do with this place. The rot is all around us. Sylvanus has abandoned this place. It's nothing but stone, grime, smoke, pain. The trees choke here. The animals hang from butcher's hooks. Nature is dying in the gutter! There is only one god fit to be bowed to in this place. The last god who will ever be knelt before. Then all of this will tear itself apart. My body is trying to fight the corruption. But it's losing. And my mind will succumb soon after. I will not allow it. I will not surrender control. Even in this place, there are still innocents. The blood is on my hands in the end. No more. You almost figured it out. But almost won't save your friend. You had better up your game if you hope to truly save him.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you. And your little pet. Nothing. No, not a thing. Still gasping and gagging on the foul airs of Baal's temple. I will not slice. His kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you. Silly little worm. My God is always with me. He shudders to see how my blades plunge into soft, surrendered flesh. You are dull, a blunt blade unfit to flay. But you could be sharpened, thin and jagged. Yes, I will tell you what to do. No, no, not here, not now. The tyrant must fall first.
You've heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is bars. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Oh, silly, silly little slaughterhound. My assassins will not let you. If you hunt me, then they hunt you. The murder lord will not be denied. Neither will I.
Damn it all. We've got to get Halsin back. If that means killing Gortash, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
I don't know how exactly Orin managed to spirit away someone as big as Halsin, but we have to get him back. Either via a rescue, or Gortash's death.
The great Orin the Red tugs your sleeve, sulking for attention. She might come to regret it yet. I have met few as strong as Halsin. But Orin will break him, if we give her the time to do it.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I brought my own paring knife. Now,
Please.
Come for a chat?
Fate spins along.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Orin thinks Halsin's abduction is an ultimatum to kill Gortash. Foolish woman. As if I needed more reason than I already had.
She thinks she can take my druid and live to tell the tale. Dream on, shapeshifter. Karlach's coming for you.
Halsin does not deserve to die on such a craven's altar. We should consider Orin's terms carefully, however distasteful we may find them.
So, we kill Gortash, or Halsin dies. It is not an easy call. On the one hand, killing Gortash will be fun. On the other, Halsin can be very annoying. We probably should save the druid, though. He does have his uses.
Moon Maiden, hear me.